Once more, welcome back to Royal Juice. There has been no authentic assertion from both of the palaces about Prince Harry's upcoming memoir, and we don't assume one. However, we can safely expect the supply of masses of the chatter in the back of the palace partitions and a positive diploma of dread about its contents. Stay tuned to find out if Harry's book will spare the royal family. That dread would have been compounded Thursday when the publishers dropped the ebook cowl, revealing a raw, untouched close-up of Harry's face, accompanied truly with his title and the title's pair. It's a clear reference to a nickname the Duke lived with whilst he was young, developing up. He was once a spare heir, the second baby of royal parents, with obligation to step in for his elder brother, however, not going to ever take the throne. Other spares, whose location in the line of succession slipped, similarly following subsequent royal births, consist of the Queen's late sister, Princess Margaret, and Prince Andrew. If there used to be any doubt that this ebook would seem to be lower back as an alternative than Ahead and Tread exposing royal life, it evaporated with the accompanying press launch that read, with its raw, unflinching honesty. Spare is a landmark ebook full of insight, revelation, self-examination, and hard-won knowledge about the everlasting energy of the love over grief. The phrase revelation will be ringing in royal ears, as will the truth it goes proper returned to most touchy time in current monarchy. The dying of Harry's mother Diana, when there was once a fierce public backlash at the way the household responded. Harry in no way criticized his grandmother when she used to be on the throne. Are the gloves off now that she has passed? At this point, no one is aware of, aside from the Duke's internal circle and a handful of publishing heavyweights. No one else, as some distance as CNN is aware, has had a preview. Of course, there can be nothing contentious in the book at all. It ought to be a very centered, non-public reflection of the being the spare inheritor, a notoriously complicated and undefined royal function that sees a household member's possibilities of acceding to the throne diminish. And but they are nonetheless left to face all the severe expectations that come with being a Windsor. It's not the not knowing that will be unsettling the palace, which used to be hoping to center of attention its efforts on setting up Charles as king and constructing up the coronation in May, and alternatively has a conceivable bombshell ebook looming on the horizon. Spare. It's the not knowing that will be unsettling the palace, which used to be hoping to center of attention its efforts on setting up Charles as king and constructing up the coronation in May, and alternatively has a conceivable bombshell ebook looming on the horizon. Spare hits bookshelves international from January 10, 2023. Thanks guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Spare takes readers without delay lower back to one of the most searing photographs of the 20th century. Two younger boys, two princes on the foot in the back of their mother's coffin as the world watched in sorrow and horror. As Diana, Princess of Wales, was once laid to rest, billions questioned what the princes need to be questioning and feeling, and how their lives would play out from that factor on. The press launch continues. For Harry, this is a story at last. This ebook will be the Duke's truth, his perspective, his experiences barring a filter. This freedom is something each he and his spouse have many times expressed a wish for. Meghan touched upon it in her current Variety interview, saying, "I assume feeling understood and viewed as virtually important, and many human beings will desire to study from Harry's experience." Publisher Penguin Random House suggests it will be an inspirational study instead than a takedown. Chief Executive Marcus Dole stated it used to be a candid and emotionally effective story for readers everywhere. Prince Harry shares a remarkably transparent private trip from trauma to healing, one that speaks to the strength of love and will encourage and motivate hundreds of thousands of human beings around the world, he added. The query for the wider household is how intently that tallies with their views of shared household history and how it may have an effect on the organization the new king is making an attempt to build.